Every hero has an origin story, and this is where my origin story started. Right here at the fish tank. Welcome back to the channel, YouTube, and this one right here is pretty special for me because, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is where the reefing hobby started for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the reef tank, the display tank in this store, and how it amazed me to all the possibilities that I could do with reefing. Let's get it. This reef tank right here is a 240-gallon reef tank, mixed reef tank at that. You can see a little bit of everything in here. You got SPS corals, you got LPS corals. You have all type of corals in this tank. Right off the bat, you probably can notice the main attraction to this tank is this huge clam right here in the center. There's actually two of these clams in this tank. One is a little smaller, as it's probably a little younger. And yeah, man, just very beautiful clams. You can see this gorgonian right here. It's very mature. Actually, everything in this tank is very mature. Guys, this tank actually only been up for maybe a year and a half because they just moved location, so they had to break down the tank and then put the tank back up in their new location. So, but the colonies and the rocks and everything, you know, all live. I think they did have to recycle the tank too, but it still looks like amazing from the first time I seen it at their old location. That's one of the amazing factors about this tank. They have huge, nice bird nest corals right there at the top of the tank. Green slimer. Actually, this green slimer right here, I have the same piece of this green slimer in my tank. And you know, hey, this is just a good sturdy coral. You know, very tank raised coral, and it's good to go. Plenty of acropora, SPS. Plenty of things that, you know, I actually got in my system too because I shop here. You know, so it's a plus when you have a reef tank with have a reef store with an amazing tank like this. Guys, like I said, this is one of the first reef tanks besides, you know, going to like SeaWorld or Aquarium out in the city. This is one of the first, like, I guess you can call like an in-home reef tank, but it's in the store reef tank that I have seen in person. So as you can imagine, it left something on my heart that made me want to jump into this hobby and, you know, meet all of these great people just like you guys right here on this channel. As far as fish, guys, the fish are amazing in this tank. They're healthy, very healthy fish. As you can see the two clams right there in the back. They look fat and healthy, so you know they're getting fed well. There's also a leopard wrasse, a purple tang, a blue powder tang, and an eagle eye mimic tang, guys. These fish, you know, seem to be in good health and good shape, so you can tell they take care of their fish in this store. And for my gearheads, hey, I know y'all had a question last time, so hey, this time, guys, I made sure I got y'all covered. So, you know, they got 3 radions on top, and their return pump is a 6A return pump. They got max spec gyros on both sides of the tank. I mean, down below they got a Cato. They got a whole Cato refrigerant. I've never seen a Cato refrigerant this big in my life. This thing is a massive, and it's just a very sound tank. This custom sump, I mean, it's not a custom sump. It's like a sump that you can just buy right off the back. This is, you know, if you were somebody that didn't know how to set up a sump, this is something that I would go to myself, you know. So yeah, overall, you know, the gear is there. The gear is there. A lot of green star polyp growing on the back wall. Also, you know, it became a problem a while back because I remember coming in and they were saying, yeah, we're gonna have to cut back on the green star polyp because it's starting to suffocate everything. But hey, these guys know what they're doing. They cut it back, and you know, hey, more frags to sell. Green star polyp. If you have any questions about this tank, make sure you leave them below. I'll make sure I relay these questions back to the store owner and the reef keeper. And if you're in Arkansas, make sure you stop by the store and check out this tank.